Hello guys, even though I love DC movies though, they act DC throughout the last 2 years, I think, though, since 2018 had a pretty good track record of making good movies. Okay, making movies that are basically below will probably be considered classics in the future. Aquaman, Shazam, Joker. Okay, I think those movies will easily become classics, but Birds of Prey, it won't do as well as people think it is. Unless this is true, the budget is at $35 million. Thing is, Birds of Prey could be a small film no matter what you've been expecting of the film. First of all, okay, so you know, it's a small movie already, so it has a similar budget to Shazam and Joker, but DC has been on the more lighter side when it comes to the releases budgets. So and basically Joker opened with $90 million, and that could help Birds of Prey, but there are reports Birds of Prey will be woke, and the ads they don't always show it as woke, but the plot will be woke as well. I think that Birds of Prey is gonna not do as well as they're saying. There's no actual projections for Birds of Prey because DC movies can do well. Joker and Aquaman both passed $1 billion. Okay, we have all these articles, oh my God, DC, it's DC, bomb, okay, you know, and then they kept ignoring the fact that Aquaman goes to $1 billion and Joker goes to $1 billion, okay, and of course they were planning to make a DC cinematic universe. Now it's a Indo cinematic franchise going ahead, so DC, hopefully, but there were articles after articles saying that Birds of Prey is a woke movie. Okay, it could be the lowest grossing film out of all the recent DC movies. Basically, every DC movie since Man of Steel. Basically, so I can call them the new age of DC movies because, for example, Joker is not part of DCU, but still grossed a lot of money. I think Birds of Prey will be DC's biggest flop. Okay, since the budget is gonna be pretty small, which is the only thing that will probably save the movie, because usually a movie needs to, usually they look at, oh my God, $150 million for this movie, gotta be fucking, kidding me here. But you know, Birds of Prey, I think that the movie is definitely, and if it's at, we don't know if the movie will be good or bad, but I think that the movie has a very big chance of just flopping. Okay, and I'm not being like the anti-DC critics here, okay? The anti-DC, oh, Joker will flop because it's about white males, okay? Or something like that, okay? And I know Joker is the last big movie. And Joker did open. And here's some good news for Birds of Prey after all the bad news, okay? So Joker's box office is some good news, obviously. It made $93 million opening. So I think that Birds of Prey will open half of Joker and end up grossing $100 million. Because, and then we gotta think about this. No, the only movie that has that Birds of Prey has to compete with is the Sonic movie. Because all the other movies were delayed. And there's also some horror movie come out the same weekend. But the only major mass movie it had Birds of Prey has to compete with is Sonic, which is coming out a week afterwards. Nobody is making a movie on the same day as Birds of Prey. So Birds of Prey might actually open with $50 to $60 million. I don't think it will break records like Joker did. Okay, you know, Mike Zuckerberg threatens to sue the U.S. government if Elizabeth Warren becomes president. Yeah, Elizabeth Warren. And what do they? And what are people saying the predictions will be? This is before Joker's box office, okay? So basically, and I think the movie's not gonna do it's not gonna do massive. It's not gonna be a massive movie. It'll probably do similar to Shazam at the very least. But if the movie is woke, I think that's how it's gonna be. 45 million opening domestically, and it's gonna end up around 200, 120 to 140 million domestically. And end around 300 $400 million. Um, I think Birds of Prey. I said I'm gonna still put Tell as Birds of Prey will flop, but considering that its budget is pretty small, it's only like $70 million. It's even less than Shazam. It's still more than Joker, but I think Birds of Prey can easily break even there because it needs $150 million to break even. I think, but now let's get into the massive. Then let's a massive you know and of course now we're going to not optimist prediction. Okay, Birds of Prey. I don't think it will go like Charlie's Angels. Okay, Charlie's Angels is a one of a kind flop. Okay, you know if you look at the box out, if you look at the numbers for Charlie's Angels. Okay, I don't think Birds of Prey will drop this low. Okay, to this number. I don't think it'll be Charlie's Angels will flop. Okay, but I think it could be if it's Doc Phoenix numbers, the movie's dead out of order. Even if it goes with that. But Charlie's Angels is another movie they promoted the hell out of. Sony did, and it still only opened with 8 million. Okay, only opened with 8 million. So could Birds of Prey actually be a flop? We have to wait until the movie comes out, until the movie comes out, towards the movie comes out, because I think the movie is, you know, it's gonna do okay. And if you look at the movies of 2020, you know, and now let's go look at the competing films for Birds of Prey. So the only movie that's competing with is The Wards, and next week is the Photograph, Fantasy Island, Saki Hedgehog, and Downhill. But Downhill is an indie movie, so basically it's competing with these three films specifically. So Bloodshot, Called Wild, and The Boy 2. So Sonic is the reason I said Sonic's not really in danger because Sonic doesn't really have much competition. Birds of Prey does have a lot of R-rated movies in its competition because the Call of the Wild is not gonna be it's massive threat to Sonic. Okay, it's not gonna be a massive competition. Um, I don't know the rating for this movie is. It'll probably be a PG-13 movie. But it's a live action CGI animated movie. Probably the dog is CGI. you know, but Cold Wild is the only movie that Sonic really has to deal with. But Sonic comes out before Cold Wild, so I think Cold Wild may actually be a flop. But both movies can probably coexist, but Sonic is coming out before Call of the Wild. I don't think Call of the Wild would be a massive threat to Sonic the Hedgehog, which its budget is around 95 million because the budget before was 90 million and redesign cost 95 million. And I think the Sonic movie is gonna open with like 30 to 40 million. Don't think it's gonna be an insane opening. Okay, it's gonna have decent ratings because the fans will be watching it. It's gonna end up around 130 to 104 million. But Call of the Wild, do not know I actually gotta see the predictions for Call of the Wild first of all. So Call of the Wild box office predictions. So, here's the one: big hits in glass. Oh, okay, we can go over this one and see how it was, if it was true or false. Yeah, but we go down here. Yeah, I could debunk this. Yeah, Dark Phoenix. Yeah, that was definitely not one of the big hits of the year. So these movies were kind of delayed. So they were right about Joker, but Sonic the Hedgehog was they put Hero out the biggest hits of the year. I think Sonic's gonna be a big hit, even after because they actually listened to the fans and actually said, okay, Sonic, okay. They actually said Sonic is they actually decided to change Sonic's design for us. So they decided to change Sonic's design for the better. I think Sonic's gonna destroy Call of the Wild at the box office. First of all, Call of the Wild is coming afterwards of Sonic, so I think Call of the Wild will probably open for like 40 million. I think Call of the Wild will be more of an international movie. It'll probably do better in China. It'll probably do better in Russia as well. It'll probably do better in international. Sonic will be doing better in domestic market in Europe. But Call of the Wild, I think that has like more of a Chinese appeal. I'll probably get these all wrong, but I think and that's basically it. That's my box office talk. Obviously, this video is not for kids. We all know it isn't, but though. So Call of the Wild, and let's go at the other movies. And Onward's gonna be a big hit. It's gonna be a big hit. It's not gonna go to $1 billion because no Pixar original movie has ever goes to $1 billion. If it does, it'll be the first. But I don't think Onward will go to $1 billion. I think it'll go 600 to $700 million. If the movie is an absolute hit, it might go to $1 billion. But Onward will probably Onward might actually do better than people think because Godzilla got delayed. Godzilla got delayed to November 20th. So I'll do a box office prediction probably by the end of the year. Go over each of the major movies like The Boy 2. Okay, see, and just say if there'll be a hit or not hit at all. Okay, predict the box office like how those guys did, predicting the hits and the misses. Okay, we're not gonna go over the much smaller movies and say it could be hits or misses. Okay, and base it off the last few years of box office and the previous movies. Okay, and that's basically it. Goodbye.